Hey everybody out there in Kirby land, Larry Shy coming at you from Retiro Park. Did I say it correctly?
Yep.
Retiro Park in Madrid, Spain. And it's like heaven on earth. It's absolutely gorgeous. And the message that I wanted to give you guys today is really more or less for the DTs and the factory distributors. You know, I've had the luxury now of being part of the North American field staff for Dan Blaylock in the Kirby company, and I'm very honored to have that position, and I take it very serious. And I believe that, you know, we do really good work. Okay, we're winning ball games, we're scoring touchdowns, we're making a difference. And I just wanted to tell you guys, listen, I want to let you in on a little insight that I have, okay? I've had the luxury now of traveling the country and spending my time with the smallest distributors in volume all the way up to some of the larger ones and some of the largest in divisions, multiple divisions. And I've had the luxury of seeing what's the difference. I mean, I'm traveling the entire nation and I'm seeing how everybody's running their business just a little bit differently. So what I've noticed with the bigger distributors versus the ones that are not selling as much is distributors generally come at their business one of three ways. Okay, one of three ways distributors come at their business. And the first way is, you know, they go in, they run a morning meeting, and they're just, you know, pretty much not involved. I mean, after that point, they may leave and go do something. There's just really no rhyme or reason. It's just kind of like they're just kind of a part of the organization, but not really involved or engaged that much in really anything. That's one of the three ways. The other way is distributors that are married to the field. They're constantly in the field every day. They're running the van, they're doing this, they're doing that. And I see volume, and I was always a field guy, so I can appreciate that too. I just don't know from the perspective of if we're really selling our dealers on wanting our position, do they want a life sentence to the field? I'm not saying going to the field is bad. I'm not saying you shouldn't go to the field, and certainly we need to go to the field. But the idea is go to the field before you have to, right? Go to the field before you have to fix it. Go to the field before it becomes an emergency. So I'm not advocating not going to the field. I'm just simply saying that that's one of the other ways. Is I see distributors that are married to the field, everything else is on the back burner, they're all about the field, which means basically the office is falling apart, the recruiting's not being overseen, and really it's just, but the field is, you know, your van is always strong. And then the third way that I see, you know, distributors approach their business is from a recruiting standpoint. They're all about recruiting. They may very well or may not, but they may go to the field a couple nights a week or a couple days a week, which is always encouraged, and you're never going to sell less Kirby's by being out there and involved with the people. But they're more coming at it from the recruiting standpoint. Everything is about recruiting. They're maybe doing the orientation for their class every week. They're doing sec week orientation on Monday every week for the class that just came through and had a weekend. You know, they're just, you know, they're involved in their recruiters and making sure that they're getting the contacts, and they're just, you know, maybe they're getting 2 recruiters going. It's just all about the recruiting department. And again, how much involvement they do or don't have in the field is different, but that's one angle to come at it from. So what I've noticed, the distributors that, 1, just basically aren't involved, 2, they're all about the field, and 3, they're all about recruiting. What I've noticed, the biggest distributors across the board are coming at it from the recruiting standpoint. That's where I see the biggest volume distributors excelling, is because, you know, the distributor with the biggest army, the most people, is obviously going to win. The more demos, the more sales. So again, don't twist the video. Don't do that to hear what you want to hear. The message is recruiting is so important, and we have to constantly recruit. The idea is to put water in the bathtub faster than it leaks out, okay? Selling Kirby's absolutely important. Being involved, again, I was always a field guy, but I'm just saying, based upon what I've witnessed, and I have the luxury of sharing with all of you out in Kirby land today, that's what my experience shows me. So let's make sure that we all have our Facebook ads in, our Instagram ads in, our, you know, all across the board, any other methods, whether it's yard signs. And let me tell you one other good idea, and then I'm going to end this video. If you're really serious about getting some yard signs out there, which do make a difference, my suggestion is have yard signs made and give them to all your crews. And every time a sale is made, when you offer a discount, if you offer a discount, don't just offer a discount because it's Wednesday. Offer a discount for referrals, or in this example, offer a discount and tell the customer, look, we're recruiting right now, our company is growing, advertising costs are a lot. If you let us put a yard sign for now hiring in your front yard, I'll save you X amount of dollars. Okay, just leave it in for a week and I'll come back in a week and I'll grab it. No customer's gonna say no, okay, because you're gonna give them X amount off. for helping us advertise. Now, you have a now hiring sign in Mary Johnson's front yard of her neighborhood that's not gonna get pulled out, and she's not gonna pull it out because she knows you're coming back in a week to grab it. Whether you go back or not, that's up to you, okay? But now, the pizza guy, all the kids that drive through the neighborhood, the kids' friends that drive through the neighborhood, the people that live in the neighborhood that have children that are, or young adults that are looking for work, it's free advertising for us. Just a little idea, a little nugget for you. Hey, listen, make it a positive day out there in Kirby land. Spend your time in the field. Always be involved with training and developing people, but come at it from that recruiting standpoint. Don't put the recruiting on the back burner. It's not what the biggest distributors do. We are positive.